I think this convergence between music and tech has been coming for a long time. I mean, it's actually started that paradigm shift in the music business with DSPs and streaming was the first wave, which was fine. But I think the idea of ownership, the idea of community, which I'm very focused on, is now just coming to the precipice where Web3 is given the ability for artists to own their own communities and not have these middle layers, not have these, gatekeepers that actually don't share any of that data. And we all know who these big companies are. So that's my focus. My company Drrops, with 2 R's, is really about geofencing live, capturing that community that paid to come see me, that we know are fans, and saying, hey, now let's connect, without that intermediary, and that's where the focus is. It's really exciting. I think what's happening is creators, or naturally creative, are now getting the tools through Web3 and blockchain to do some of these things. So the first time a creator creates an NFT and sells it, and all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, I just made such and such, and then it gets resold and they make a royalty that was baked into the smart contract. This is very new. For your average creator, that's very exciting. We've never had that exist where we can make a royalty on something that's resold. You think of a painter, whether it's Basquiat or Van Gogh or Banksy or Shepard Fairey, until like a year ago, anytime they sold something and if it got resold, they weren't making that. And now they have that ability. That's step one. The future and Web3 on a broader level is incredibly exciting and offers even so much more. Like I was saying up on the panel, the core principle of Web3 for me is that the community that builds it gets to own it. I mean, imagine if Uber did that. Imagine if you were able to earn tokens as an Uber driver. That company would be very different. So that's where I go with blockchain. I'm honest to God, Drrops is like 18 hours a day for me. It is my focus right now because I'm on the road, but as an evangelist for it and a co-owner of it with my partner Mitchell Butler, it really is about giving artists these tools, like helping them understand that don't be scared of NFTs. Let's talk about Web3, or what we call Drrops right now, Web 2.5. Help them understand that it's not even about, it's funny, Olive said something on the panel about, buy or sell. I have no interest in that right now. It's not about buying or selling. It's about rewarding. It's about build that community. You'll be able to monetize it at some point, but build that fandom, build that direct to fan connect without an intermediary monetizing your fan base, selling their data. Once you build that trust, then they'll buy straight from you. But it's really, for me, like getting that tool out there to as many artists as possible to realize that you can take control of your future.